Girl, you ain't take your friend money for no love. Tina, stop. Girl, stop. We're going to get into the topic today, but before we get started, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's KingBritneyChanel. You already know. Let's get into the comments here.
I already know it's your girl, Britney Chanel.
What's up, honeys? It's KingBritneyChanel, and this video is powered by KingBritneyChanel Couture. Today I am wearing from the Boss Gold collection. This is a flowy tank, and it says stay humble, hustle hard. It's available in safety green and other colors. So if you are interested in my merch, definitely make sure you check my merch shelf and check teespring.com, KingBritneyChanel Couture, teespring.com. The link will be in the description on this video, and let's get into it. I hope y'all enjoy. Hey honeys, I'm back with another video. I had to come back because I was like, yo, Tina put out a response. We talking about Queen Naija's sister Tina, her younger sister Tina, and basically if y'all are not, you know, up on what is going on, yesterday I did a video where I talked about Tina's ex, honey, dropping all the tea on her relationship with Tina. Like, she put a lot of stuff out there and it got real, honey. It was so ghetto, honey. It got ghetto, okay? And I just gave y'all my gave y'all some honey for the tea. I just felt like I feel for Queen because it's like her family, it's like time after time after time, it's like it's embarrassment coming from certain family members, you feel me? And it's like then you got people always, you know, looking at Queen like she the one in the wrong, and I feel like that's not right, especially if you've been watching like how everything been unfolding. Excuse me, y'all. Ooh, allergies. But yeah, so if you've been watching like everything unfolding and you just been looking, you like, why every time we turn around is there so much drama coming from certain family members? One of those family members is Tina. Like 9 times out of 10, it be Tina all the time. So I kind of was like, you know, at first, you know, people was making it seem like Queen was just this, you know, bad person who wasn't looking out for her family. And then that's when I gave y'all my opinion. I don't feel that way. I just feel like it's always drama coming from Tina and other parties, coming from that side of Queen family. And it's just like this is drama filled yet again, honey. So Tina gave her response, y'all, about the news that was out that she had took money from a person named Chris, and no, it wasn't Chris Sales. Turns out it was Tina's friend, one of her best friends that she took money from. Honey, he made money, she took money. It was about $600, and she had the nerve, y'all, the audacity, the gall to get up on her platform on YouTube, y'all. And you know what she said? She said that she took the money because she loved the girl, and her love for the girl made her take the money from her best friend. And she blamed that situation on her best friend. And I'm like, sister, girl, this ain't the first time people have accused you, girl, of taking money or taking something that did not belong to you. Okay, this is, I'm telling y'all, crazy. I was like, and you had people really buying into what she was saying, and it's like, no, you took the money because you on some thief type of time. Clearly, if you, okay, a person who that's not in their character, they're not going to feel comfortable with stealing. Like, stealing is in you. If you steal more than once, stealing is in you, and you need to get rid of that, okay? You talking about you going to church and all that, get into the word, okay? And you're not supposed to take from your neighbor, like, especially you saying this person is your best friend. You're not supposed to just steal, period. Like, that's so wrong. Like, and nobody wants that type of family member or friend around to where you like, oh, it's a mistake. A mistake is if you in somebody's house and money is on the floor, 9 times out of 10, boo-boo, it's their money. Okay, 9 times out of 10. So I would be like, yo, my man, my guy, you got your money on the floor, son, put your money up. Like, this is why people, I'm not a person, you know, that is into friends and all of that other stuff, honey. My dad coming up used to call friends fried ends, okay? I don't even do that friend type of time like that. Like, I be having associates, or if you ain't in a close circle, it's like, this why you don't have people at your house right here. Because you'll have people like Tina, where you put something down and it won't be there when you get back, honey. It won't be there. And it's just like, you have people in Tina comments like, oh, you really grew, and the fact that you took accountability for this whole situation. And I'm like, girl, where? Girl, where? Where did she take accountability? Because all I heard was, I took it, but I did it because of you. And it was like, huh? So you committed a crime because your love for somebody, that's what you going with. Like, you took the money because you wanted the money. Otherwise, like, who says they take money for another person? Like, especially if you admitting that you had, like, you kind of like impoverished circumstances to where you was eating ramen noodles and stuff like that. Like, you would, if you was in that type of position, let's stop fronting like you would not be like, yo, let me just, that's probably the type of time she was on. So to say that you took money to take your girlfriend out on a shopping spree because you was trying to buy love, and honestly, I believe, like Slick with the ex-girlfriend said, she kind of said she probably more so couldn't spend the money on herself, because if she would have came back to her residence knowing that she don't have a job or no place where the income would generate from, people would automatically have known that she was the person that was the thief. Okay, then like the ex was like, when the money came up missing, she was acting like she was calling people like, yo, if you got the money, bring it back. Like, that is a thief. That's classic thief 101, son. When they help you look for the money knowing that they took it. Yo, who does that? And this is not the first. If this was the first time, I would be like, okay, you made a mistake in your life, you young. Because I'm tired of people busting out, oh, you young or whatever. Like, that's why even in the word, they talk about coming to an age of accountability for certain stuff, boo. And I believe the girl, like, what, 18 or 19, boo, you know full well what stealing is and how that works. And you know that that's wrong at your age. You know that at a certain point. Also, over $500. I don't know if a lot of people know. Some of y'all know. My people know that be watching me, because honey, y'all be having all of the statutes and all kind of stuff when we be talking about K and stuff. I believe over 500. Ain't that a FEL? So it's like, if she don't learn and get herself together, boo, she gonna be doing hard time in the lockup if she don't get herself together. Because I feel like at a certain point, that's the way that she gonna learn. Everybody is not so forgiving where they feel like, like her friend, because she said the friend still talking with her. They had kicked it the day she filmed the video. The video was so just, it was like, why? And then as she started the video with no humility, it was like, I'm your mother and I'm gonna feed you this one last time. And I was like, girl, like, when you're in apologetic mode, you're humble. It's humility, especially when it's genuine. It's not, yeah, I did this, but it was that person's fault. It's just, no, I'm standing in what I did. I'm gonna be a grown woman about it. I did this and I'm taking accountability for that. It ain't, I did this, but you did this, or I did this because of you. Like, no, like, that's not taking accountability. And it was crazy because it was like, she was talking about everything but the real deal about why she took the money. And it's like, address the fact that this is not the first time you probably have taken some stuff. And it's just like, why not say that you have some sort of issue? Like, one time, you may not have a problem. But then it was a whole situation where it was that never broke again situation with them clothing and all of that, where they were saying that she kind of took her sister card situation, where it turned out to be like a joint account between her and Clarence and stuff like that with that. So this is not her first time doing some stuff like this, and it's wrong. Like, her friend is nice, because a lot of people would have been like, no, since she admitted to it, she gonna be that paperwork gonna be put on her to the fullest extent. And that's the only way I feel like in this situation, if she don't get herself together, folks is gonna start to deal with her, because it's wrong. Like, you don't do stuff like that. And then, like, she had the audacity to be like, she told a lot of personal lies. And it seemed like she had like a Freudian slip, to where she kind of, it's kind of hurtful, because she, I guess, when you with somebody, they see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the girl probably, for whatever reason, was fed up with her for a reason, and she blurted out every single thing. And from the video that I watched of the ex, I kind of believe some of the stuff that she's saying. And it's just, the reason I feel that way is because of stuff that I be seeing, like, that Queen family be doing. Okay? Like, for example, I seen a video, right, where, because, she, Tina was talking about her sister doing for her out the kindness of her heart, but it's like always these things Tina is putting out. Like, Tina just be embarrassing, I feel like Queen. And then she had the nerves to be like, what the ex said is making Queen look bad. No, y'all are making yourself look bad, because Queen does not really look bad. Queen is not responsible for these grown people. It's just sad that they don't have respect for her and her brand, though. Anyway, y'all, I seen a video the other day on YouTube of Tina, where, like, she was just saying all these disparaging comments about people from Africa and stuff like that. Stuff that is so crazy that it's like, you clearly know that your sister have a brand. Why would you be putting out this type of, even if you was going back and forth with somebody for saying something about you, out of respect for your sister, knowing that your sister work with all these corporate folks, and you on the internet acting just so straight clownish. Like, it's just, you make your sister look away. You cannot say that your ex made your sister look away. You make yourself look bad. You and your people, because y'all constantly look a certain way on the internet. People is not necessarily looking at Queen no more. People is starting to look at them in a way like, y'all, this is just dysfunctional, like I was saying yesterday. So, like, then it's just like, I really kind of feel for Tina also, because it's like, clearly this may be coming from, like, I feel underlying issues, unresolved issues that she could be dealing with. Like, I felt bad when she was talking about the sort of comments that was underneath her videos. And it seemed like the comment that her ex said about her looking away, like, I guess unclean and stuff like that, that really hurt her and got to her, because people are mean on the internet. They do write comments, okay? And she was saying that, she felt like, because, maybe she has the marks on her face and that she decides that she is, those comments that people would leave would bother her, and her ex would read those comments together, and it really got to her. So I think that Tina could be doing a lot of this stuff. Just honestly, like, I feel bad, but I feel like she's doing it because maybe she's not really happy with herself for whatever reason. Like, it could be because people are mean. It could be because, sometimes that happens in families where you have one sibling that is like the golden child or the standout, and it's a lot of pressure on the children that follow suit. So that could be something that she's dealing with. Like, I mean, I personally feel that if you was really trying to get your grown woman on, you just would have took accountability. Even, despite what you and the girl had, the friend didn't have nothing to do with what y'all had going on. So to have taken that money from the friend was just all the way wrong. Like, it's no excuse. You just was wrong. Nobody could make you do something that you do not want to do inwardly. And the fact of the matter is, you knew it was wrong. That was supposed to be your friend. Nobody does that to people that they consider a friend. Nobody, does that to family that you claim, because she was saying that Queen put her family in a position. Well, if Queen and them mean so much to you, your best friend, your sister who did nothing to you, why was you taken from those people? You have to address the inner problems that you have in yourself to take accountability. And taking accountability is saying, yo, that was wrong. I was foul for that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna right this wrong. It's no excuse for what I did, period. You don't try to say, yeah, I did it, but you the cause of it. Like, no, that's so, that is so wild. Like, I mean, you could tell by looking at it that she kind of was, she was hurt. She was hurt. And I feel like it was a Freudian slip with her saying personal lies, because it's some truth to what the ex was saying. And that's the part that is cutting the most, is that it's some truth to it. And this really got her and some other people looking crazy, because it really don't have Queen looking crazy. She had the nerve to say that this is having Queen looking crazy, because it's making people think that Queen is not taking care of her family. Queen does not have to take care of grown individuals. Queen is responsible for herself and her family that she has created at a point. Like, I was talking to y'all biblically about stuff. Like, once you leave your parents' house and you go and make a family, that's the family that you're responsible for. It's nice if a person want to help, you know, the other family members, like a sibling, cousin, all the rest of that stuff. It's nice. It's nice to look after, you know, your parents. But ultimately, that your main objective at that point, once you leave that household, is to, number one, if you married, take care of your husband, then take care of your kids. That's where that's at. People just, I feel like I told y'all yesterday, because Queen ended up famous, they felt like they hit the lotto, and it just ain't happened like that. It got to the point where things just is here. And it's obvious that it's like, now looking back at everything that happened, like everything that was in the media, everything, it just clearly, it seems like this could be what the problem is. This is why maybe Queen just don't really rock. You feel me? And then Tina was up there talking about the ex was like some type of spy, and she felt like that's the reason that she was around, I guess, to try to, you know, get in and get information. Like, she mentioned like a blog or whatever, and it was just like, girl, I don't think that girl would have been with Tina that long if she really didn't like her initially, because that's hard to fake, just being with somebody and you really not being into them like that. Like, it's hard. Like, you can't just, for that long, you feel me, to where we just now hearing about it. And Tina was making it seem like, hold on, she was making it seem like with the whole her friend and everything with that money situation, she was up there like, oh, you didn't even care about Chris and me taking that money. All you really cared about was the fact that I'm no longer dealing with you. I'm not gonna feed you no more, and you know, you're not gonna get no more clout. I guess she was trying to make it like seem like the girl was trying to get clout off of her, but it's like, girl, what clout? Like, the only reason that she would even have, that Tina even has clout, is because of her sister, like via association. So it's like, I be telling people all the time, like, even with a lot of these celebrities, people will become a public figure by proxy because they know the person. But that doesn't mean that people is really checking for the person that is in association to whoever the celebrity or the famous person is. That just means that the people are being still nosy, and you're now a branch of that person. That's why you see a lot of people that celebrity kids, they tend to not use sometimes their parents' names or different stuff like that, because they want to graft a plot for themselves. They want to, you know, carve out a lane for themselves, if that makes any sense. You feel me? So I felt like, what clout? Because typically when people is watching Tina, it's to do these like reaction type of things, or it's something drama that has something to do with Queen, that they want to try to tie to Queen, but not this time. Like, this has nothing to do with Queen. Queen has been minding her business. This is all Tina and them. This is all Tina and company that has caused this drama yet again. And unfortunately, it's attached to Queen because they're her family. Like, if that makes any sense to y'all. But the way that she was talking about, like, the girl was gonna get some type of clout off of her, it's like, girl, you didn't have any clout to begin with. Like, this is just, people are interested because of the association to Queen. That's how that works. So I felt like that was kind of like, you know, so prideful. But then she said that the girl was prideful, and it kind of left me like, what? I really felt like I'm praying like for these people. I really feel like hopefully maybe Tina you know, works out whatever her inner issues are that's causing her to do this. You know, she did say that her friend is still speaking to her. So hopefully, due to the fact that her friend is still speaking to her, that she can resolve it that way. She mentioned a lot about her going through her karma and stuff like that, and that sort of stuff. What are y'all's thoughts about Tina giving a response to her, you know, admitting to taking her best friend's, one of her good friends' money? Do you think that, you know, she held herself accountable? She took accountability? Do you think, nah, she playing games? Leave your true thoughts in the comment section below. It's KingBritneyChanel. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all soon on the next video. Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video. And if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.